What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas, fan of one here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. Today we are back at it with the Transformers Legacy United Star Raiders Deluxe Class Road Pig. Now, this is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna do a repaint, this is how you do a repaint. Oh yeah. Dude, I love when Hasbro actually knows what they're doing when it comes to a repaint. I love it when they do that. Like, they've already knocked it out of the park so far with the last three that I've purchased. And when I say last three, one of them has not been reviewed quite yet. But you all will understand. You all will get it once you see the review. So, anywho, so you all know the rules. We're not going to take a look at the figure. We're going to take a look at the packaging first, and what a package this is. On front here, you got G2 Road Pig. On the side here, you got Road Pig. On the back here, you got, well, Road Pig. He is a pirate from the Star Raiders. So, yeah. So, there's that, and we get, of course, the wonderful Legacy United box artwork on the side, and it has the 40 years of Transformers. We already passed that date, so, anyways, we are approaching a different date. We are approaching the 40th anniversary for Thomas the Tank Engine on TV. So, anywho, here we have Road Pig in his motorcycle mode, and I gotta say, it is a very nicely done repaint of Crash Bar. This is quite a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure, I must say. One thing I will say I do not like about this repaint is the fact that everything is just so compact that it looks almost flawlessly done, and once you break parts off, it starts to break off the mold. So, like, for example, in order to transform him, we do have to remove these parts. And everything, as you can clearly see, stores on him in vehicle mode, so you can totally have him in vehicle mode. So we have to remove these tailpipe sections right here. And I gotta remove this one here too. Sorry, these ones were a little more tough. So, you remove that. And then you gotta remove this one on this side here. Make sure everything stays all straightened out. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to break the mold here. But as I'm talking about, it breaks the mold. Once you remove those two pieces and these pieces, it just does not look right. It just doesn't look right at all. But y'all know it does store in him in vehicle mode. And what do we get on him after we've removed these things? Well, we get two blasters here. And how do I know they're blasters? Well, because the instructions told me. The instructions. This is one of the rare times I actually use instructions, because I didn't care for all of the Junkions and their legacy counter or their legacy releases. I just didn't care. To me, it was just another gimmick for everybody to buy all of the deluxe classes, all of the Voyager classes. They didn't even release a leader class one, so not even sure why they even bothered to release Deluxe and Voyager. So, I can get it with the Studio Series 86 line. I can understand that. But with the Legacy line, I cannot understand it. So, but, anywho, that's pretty much it for this. We got two more accessories to show off here, and they're both the same. These are the tailpipes here. These are or the exhaust, I would imagine. So, but, yeah. So now that we've taken a look at him in vehicle mode with his accessories and without his accessories, now we can take a look at him with scale comparisons. Y'all love the scale comparisons, so. Anywho, here he is with Legacy United Star Raider Lockdown. Here he is with Cannonball. Here he is with this is just because Legacy Diaclone Burnout. And here he is with his, I don't know if this is truly his leader or not. I really don't, but I'm just calling him the leader of what I've got for the moment. Legacy Toxitron. Or Legacy Evolutions Toxitron, excuse me. Alright, now that we've done that, we can get him into his robot mode. Now to get him into robot mode, I will tell you right now, my copy of Road Pig is extremely stiff, and I have had a dickens of a time. And one thing I will say before we even continue, this does move like a normal motorcycle would. So I think that's pretty nice. So I think that's pretty neat and nice all at the same time. So anywho, to get him transformed, you're going to want to take this. You're going to want to untab it. It tabs in on this portion right here, and you're just going to kind of undo this. You don't want to do that. That's one thing I don't like. This one in particularly has slight issues, but you're going to want to straighten this whole thing out. You're going to want to then take this piece right here, and you're just going to rotate this all the way up. And then you're going to take this piece right here, and you're just going to rotate this all the way down, and then you're going to close up the handlebars into the foot like that. And there you have a foot almost all done. And then you're just going to rotate it like that, and there you go. Next thing you're going to do pretty much the same thing on the other side. This one you're just going to... This one's a little easier and not exactly as much of a pain. But you're going to fold this down, and you can make sure this whole thing folds up, and you're just going to straighten it all out like that, and then you're going to rotate this at the waist like that so that this piece is all sitting straight up. And let's just do this while we're here. We can pop up the head. This is the same head sculpt for Road Rocket and let's see. Yeah, I think it was G2 Road Rocket, and I think this is the same head sculpt for Medics, if I'm not mistaken. I don't 100% know, but we will get into that as soon as we continue. So, anyways, you're then going to just take these. You're going to untab them. They just kind of tab into the back here with these wonky-looking pegs here. So, weird peg 1, weird peg 2, and you're just going to bring them all the way around like so. And then you're going to fold down the hands, or the arms, and you're going to rotate the hands, so that way they aren't exactly lined up. Rotate them around. And then, because this is a parts former piece, I mean, you can totally do this without having to remove this if you really, really want to, but just remember, it's going to be difficult as hell to do it. So, you're going to take these, you're then going to place them into his hands, like so. And then you're going to take these pieces right here, and you're just going to shove them on his back like so, and then you're going to shove this one on his back like that, like there. And there you have Road Pig in his robot mode, and I like this version of that mold. I definitely do like that. I definitely do like it. It is definitely something that is just, it's unique, it's nice. It's very nice and unique and just different. So, now I did not have the original Road Pig. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the original Road Pig mold was also a repaint of, Road Rocket as well. So, which is also just happening to be a repaint of the Prime Universe RC. So, anyway, taking a look at this figure, you may have noticed one thing here, and that is that this back wheel does not look right. Well, you would be correct. We're going to fold the foot back down like this, and we're going to fold this open, and then these pieces right here just kind of open up like that, and this just pops out like that. And you just, if you want to just close this all back up, you're just going to put that all up at the top like that, and there you go. Now he doesn't have that in there. But what you can do with this is if you can, or at least if I can, get underneath this. Oh, there we go. He does come with a shield, and it's much like Prowl's spinny Ninjago blade thingies. I don't remember what they are, but anyways, they're ninja shurikens. But for him, it's a shield. So there you have that. Now, all things considered, this character is pretty armed and loaded up, if I do say so myself. So I do quite like the way that this looks. Not a fan of the name, but, hey, there's not really much else you can do. So, anywho, let's straighten him out. Make sure his legs are all snapped into place, like they should be. It appears one leg is slightly shorter than the other. So, but anywho, we shall get into scale comparisons, and then we shall get into final thoughts, and then we shall finish the review and rank the figure. Then we'll get a small family photo going on here so far. So, anywho, here he is next to Star Raiders Lockdown. We'll just do this. Here's next to Star Raiders Cannonball. Here's next to Legacy Diaclone Burnout. And finally, here he is next to Leader Class Toxitron, G2 Toxitron. Alright, so, final thoughts on this guy. I definitely do like this mold. I like the way that it looks. I just do. It's beautiful. I just don't like the fact that it was a Junkion first. That's the thing I don't like about that at all, is that this was a Junkion before they thought of this mold right here. Now, there is a combined mode that you can totally do with Lockdown in vehicle mode. I just chose not to do it because I didn't feel like transforming this guy 3 times. But you can totally remove the leg pieces like so. And you totally can swap them out if you really would like to. I don't like this at all. Actually, now that I think on it, here we go. There's your animated Lockdown. Or nearly animated Lockdown. Close. It's close. It's very close, but you get the point. There's your. This is more key to what animated Lockdown looked like. But point is you totally can swap out the legs if you really would like to on these guys. It's not that difficult, so totally do that. But this is not the figure we are going to be taking a look at today. I'm gonna put Lockdown back together, and then we will get this review back on track. All right, so now we shall get this guy back into place. Back into place. Back into place. There we go, and there he is. Now, if I had to rank this figure on a scale out of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to rank it. I don't really like, repaints usually, but this is one of the few that have been done right, along with Lockdown, along with Cannonball, and the next review being Ferric, Lord Ferric, or what, if I think that's his name, but anyways, point being is that I'm digging these repaints. Where were these when they could have been, when they could have been done having their own line in the beginning? But I digress. Anyways, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick with a Y, iStar552, Riveted Reviews, Riveted Rail Fan, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, and New York Toy Hunter, as they all have done some amazing work in the past and will continue to do so in the future. And please do not forget to subscribe to yours truly, Thomas Fan 01. Just click that link down below. And if you would also like to click the links down below in the description, we have tons of playlists for everything that you may or may not have seen on the channel so far. So if you would like to check them out, at least there are 4 playlists for you to check out. We have Studio Series, Legacy, Transformers 1, and we have a playlist for everything. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys.